Hello, you guys, and welcome to the Woman's Cave. Thank you for giving that to me. It's probably because I'm driving. She gave it to me.
Yeah, pretty much. If she wasn't driving, I wouldn't even have bothered.
Yeah, so I'm Jade off camera today.
Yes. By the way, she looks adorable while she's off camera and she's driving. But I should switch the camera over there so you can see all this.
No, never do that. Never do that. I have my driving clothes on. I'm like, not my professionalism. I'm not bringing it today. Bringing my driving clothes. Road trip clothes, people.
Mentioning that, if you really want to see what she looks like today, you should watch our show Just Right in Life on Channel 18. Yes, really? I segued. Yes, I did. Woo!
High five.
And on Amazon.com. All right, books. Jade, we have books.
Oh, yes, we do. We are two of the 12 ladies of well, I guess 14 ladies, and I thought ladies. And I thought divorce was bad with other life lessons.
Imagine I had that.
And I thought being grown up was easy. And I thought I could juggle it all. And I thought I did my journey alone. And I thought I had it all figured out. A fiction episode 1.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Yes. My narcissism is supposed to say something right now. I'm so sorry. Mobile. Therefore, my narcissism had to take a moment. Hollywood episode 1. This beautiful fame. I might have my own television show, but I need more fame. So someone please make that.
She's joking.
I'm so joking.
Okay.
The last time the producers took me seriously and they all asked for a copy of the script.
We were like, that was a joke.
We were like, that's a joke. I mean, you can have the script, but don't make it into a TV show. Anyway, you guys, you and I.
All of that is available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, and WeThought.com. You guys, when you go there,
I'm going to do that part.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you go to andwethought.com, you go to the third tab, and it says the ladies go all the way to the tippity bottom. And yes, that's a word because I made it up. Anyway, tippity bottom, and you can see the charities that we support. Please, if you got some time, check them out. Possibly support them too. But once again, you're not here to hear about us.
No, you're here to hear about wonderful guests.
Wonderful guests, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Austin Camacho. I am one of the people who runs the Creatures, Crimes, and Creativity Conference for writers and readers here in Maryland.
Yes. Okay, first and foremost, I have to say I was impressed when I was looking at conferences. I was like, I just want to see what's going on. And then I saw Columbia, Maryland, and I was like, I'm in Maryland. They're in Maryland. I need to interview them so more people can go. It's like, I know a bunch of authors. This is great. First of all, thank you for having one here.
Oh, and thank you for coming on our silly show.
Oh, yeah. Jade always thanks everyone for coming on our silly show. So my first question to you is, how on earth did you just come up with the title? Because everyone else is like Indie Book Fest, Indie Blah Blah Fest, Self-Published Fest. Or you did the three. I was what?
Well, it came about based on the kinds of books that we like, But when you think of, okay, what do mystery and suspense and thrillers and horror, science fiction, fantasy, paranormal, what do they all have in common? Well, either there's some creatures or there are crimes taking place. So it started out just being creatures and crimes. And then we said, but there's stuff for writers to learn. So there's creativity involved. And it just kind of fell out like that.
Right, because when you have creatures and then you have criminals, you better have creativity or else that's going to be just one interesting, scary evening.
Go.
Can you imagine being stuck in a den full of creatures and criminals? I'm not going in.
Hey, maybe I don't have to imagine. No.
That's true, because you're going to have you're going to have the sitting in your conference.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So for that going from an idea to an actual realization, how long did that take and how many of these festivals have you done?
Well, this is the fifth one. And it took us about a year to put the first one together. We had all, and there's three of us that run this, we had all been to a lot of other writers' conferences and seen the stuff we liked and what kind of panels we like to see, what kind of writers we like to talk to. And the problem was it was always too far away. So we wanted to do something here in the Mid-Atlantic area. And we patterned ourselves after a couple of other ones that we really liked.
have to say firstly, right.
Is that a word?
Firstly.
Woo. Yeah, someone
Like
is
Tiffany Bottom?
someone is yanking my writer's privileges as we speak. They're like, you may have 19 books, but they don't belong to you anymore. First and foremost,
There it is.
woohoo!
Better word choice.
I would like to say, I think it's wonderful that you first of all did the research, because a lot of people just jump out and be like, hey, I can do this. It looks simple. But doing the research, mad props to you. So what kind of panels can we expect after you've done all this research, 5 years of experience, and 3 different people's knowledge mixed together into one conference? What can we expect?
Well, there are panels that'll have 3 or 4 or 5 writers on them, and some of them are about the writing. You know, how do you make your prose better? How do you make good dialogue? Some of them are more about the genre. You know, how do you make good fight scene? What makes a good fight scene? How does magic work in these different writers' universes? Because everybody does it differently. I know there's one panel on people who come back from the dead. And what do you do with those guys? What can they do? How do they do it? You know, but there will also be some individual presentations. Peter Blauner, who is the executive producer for the Blue Bloods TV show, will give a talk on the difference between writing a novel and writing a screenplay, for example. And we will have the senior editor from a publishing company come and talk about the inside of the business. So there's all of that too. It's kind of a big mishmash. I love the panels. I love the presentations. The favorite part to me, though, is Friday night and Saturday night when we have the big, gigantic book signing. We'll have
book signings.
Yes, we will have, so far, we've got 40 plus authors. That's not counting the fans who are signed up, just authors. And all of the authors will be there Friday night from 5 to 6 and Saturday night from 5 to 6 signing their books.
That is awesome.
That's my favorite
That's
part.
going to be so much fun. I'm sad. We just did the UK book festival. We just spoke there. And I was like, the Indie Lit Fest. But anyway, I missed the whole book signing thing. I was like, so you guys, we had to go virtually because we had just got back. But anyway, not important what we were doing. If people want to see that, we have a television show for that. No, but anyway, so how exciting is this for you? First, your question. Just tell us how exciting it is for you. Then I have a follow-up.
I'll tell you, I'm a mystery writer myself, but to be able to sit and hang out with Jeffery Deaver, you know, world famous, with Jonathan Mayberry, who is like the biggest name in writing horror and fantasy and those things. He's won Bram Stoker's and all those things. To hang out with these guys, this is exciting to me. And the way our conference is, because the registration includes dinner Friday and the 3 meals Saturday and Sunday breakfast, we all sit together. And if you're paying attention, you can go sit next to your favorite writer and just, you know, bend his ear and ask his questions while you're having lunch or whatever. So yes, very exciting for me.
Oh my goodness. So are any of the fans actually going to sit next to your favorite writers, or is it just you? No, I'm joking. Because you know where they're sitting. You just
elbowing me out the way.
Exactly. Let me get back to the real questions. I apologize.
That's okay.
She really doesn't apologize.
Yeah, Jade is right. I'm not sorry.
Not sorry.
That's right.
Okay.
You gotta be relaxed.
My authentic questions that I actually came up with.
The real
last one was
next to the last one.
Oh, next to the last one is I know that this year's already planned, but next year, what do you see doing bigger, better for yourself, for the conference?
Next year, well, each year we've had more people come, and that's always a big kick. And we've gotten some pretty big name writers. I don't think we can go very far from there. What I would like to see is maybe a little bit more diversity. I'm challenged by getting For example, getting people of color to come. It's like they don't believe they belong in the writers community, but you know, we all do. And I want to get more people who are starting out, beginning their writer's journey, you know, emerging writers. I want more of them to come, because what I've learned is that the big name guys who are making the big bucks are very happy to help out the people starting out. They share their knowledge, they introduce them to their editors, they introduce them to their publicists and so forth, to their agents. I want more of that going on.
Exactly. You definitely need more of that.
So you have how many books?
We have, as a group, we wrote 6 books in 16 months. And before I started, I had 7 of my own and a couple of series. Yeah, I've been writing since I was 10. So the first work was published right around that time.
So you really need to be there September 8th, 9th, and 10th in Columbia with us. How come you haven't registered yet? We'll talk.
I saw a book festival in Maryland, and I had to be like, hey, I need to talk about this. I mean, off camera, I'll tell you like what we did. But
last question.
Our last question, Jay, do you want to hold on?
Where can people find you?
Wait a minute. Find me, you mean like online?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Find you, your books, the festival, more.
The conference is at Creatures, Crimes, and Creativity.com. But it's probably easier to find us on Facebook. There's a Facebook page where all of the people who have signed up are always chatting. And you can find me on Facebook too, Austin Camacho, mystery writer. And my website, ascamacho.com. And I'm on Twitter, and I'm all over the place.
He's not lying. He really is. I was like, no, I have to look up and see who I'm talking to today. And I'm sorry, I was gonna go more in the writing direction, and then I got stuck when you seemed so endeared to the people on the panels, and I was like, all right, forget all that writing stuff is out the window. We're just talking about the conference.
We have become a little community. These 50, 60 or so people who come back every year, we're a community. And we hang out, we support each other, we push each other's books. It's a great thing, really.
It sounds lovely. I gotta admit, every festival I've been to, I've spoken at, every book event, it's always been great. And yeah, you always end up hanging out with the coolest authors doing the coolest things, and they always help each other, and you get this cute community and support system. And I gotta say, if you got any type of celebrityism, and that's not a word either, but I'm rolling with it. Rolling with it.
Yep, like on the road trip.
I would prefer to have a writer's celebrity kind of thing, writer's famous sort of thing, because they support you.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So I should probably say and wrap this up. Thank you for coming on our silly show. I apologize if, since Jade is over here, she's more of our let's get professional person. So you've had my straight up Will-Nonanisms.
Will-Nonanism?
Will-Nonaisms, yes.
Okay,
no, they actually have a hashtag. We actually have my own little brand of shirts that says Willisms.
Ah.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Okay. You keep them right at the tippity bottom.
I am one of the 14, yes, because we just added a new one. So one of the 14, and I thought ladies. And we have our books. They're available at barnesandnobles.com and wethought.com. You can also check out everything we're doing there. Radio show, podcast, television show. My favorite one of them all. Go figure. All right there. So Jade, do you want to help me wrap this up?
Absolutely. Wisdom is all around you if
you're open to finding it and accepting it. So peace and love, you guys. From Will-Nona with the still 2 broken nails. I'm getting a fix this weekend. And Jade. Bye-bye.
Bye.